Welcome everyone. Today we have a live stream for patch 1.6. And yes, as usual, let me check if everything is set up correctly. And let's see if my live stream is correctly recorded. So give me a moment. We're about to start the live stream. And looks okay for now. And if you guys are there, let me know if the audio looks okay, everything looks okay. We're about how many minutes? We're about 4 minutes before the live stream starts. So, well, we have a bit of time. So let me take down the volume a little bit before the live stream starts. Yes, we do have a little notes over here. I'll be recording down the 1.6 promo codes and also the live events for 1.6, and I'll be summarizing that for us for the future videos. So we're still waiting for the live stream to start, and let me update you guys a little bit. Yes, I got my account ready over here. So what has happened with my account is that I am fully invested into attackers, stunners, and also shielding characters. And as an update, I have finally got my Astro to higher Mindscape. Yes, if you guys have seen the previous summary of the terrible summoning stream, yes, I was summoning for Astro for Mindscape 1 just to get the little bonus over here. And yes, it did take me a big pity. Took me over 130 summons to get Astro, and that was painful. But she looks amazing, and she's great in most of my teams. You can see I've got everything leveled up, and I love her. But it wasn't cheap. I have lost all of my 50-50, and I wonder if that's going to continue. So coming back to the live stream, what's happening with patch 1.6 is that there will be one new A rank character and also 2 new S rank agent. And how do I know this? Is because we have the teaser coming from the official live stream, and I'll be working on the character guides for those characters. Now, in case you guys didn't know, there will be 1 lightning attacker, 1 lightning stunner, and also 1 physical stunner, which the live stream will demonstrate very soon, so no need me to talk about that. And we'll talk about whether I want to summon for those characters, because I'm thinking we're very close to patch 1.7, and then after that we may be getting to Zenless 0 patch 2.0. And this may be a massive factor which the meta shifts, the new character comes in, that just woes everyone and just becomes unstoppably broken. We don't know. So we'll be waiting a little longer, or personally myself, I want to save my polychromes a little longer. So 1.6, 1.7, I may be just saving all the free-to-play polychromes, and then I go for a massive summon with patch 2.0 or patch 2.1 sometimes, and that's the way to go. That said, I do not have a good attacker. I'm still using Ellen, and you can see my Ellen is using the Battle Pass weapon. I have bought the Battle Pass over here, and yes, I'm using the Battle Pass weapon for Ellen, and I am using Zuyuan over here, and I'm using a standard banner weapon, the Brimstone over here with Zuyuan. So in the case for Zuyuan rerun, I do want to consider whether I want to go with Zuyuan with Mindscape 1, because that will give me a little more damage with Zuyuan. But in the long run, it's probably not the best investment, so something I should consider. And in terms of everything else, let's come back to the live stream. I think we're starting. Nope, we haven't started yet. I think a minute ago. So that summarized a majority of my attackers. Let's go through the rest of my characters. I'm using Lycan, and also I'm using Lighter as the stunner for Ellen over here, while I'm using my Qingyi and also my Zuyuan together with my Caesar and also my Astro. So yes, Lycan has retired a little bit because we have too many characters. And we're still not back up. Let's go soon. In terms of the team compositions, I don't have many of the the exclusive weapons for the characters, and most of those weapons are because I missed the 50-50 or I just happened to have gotten those weapons. And yes, I did get my second Hellfire on the standard banner. So how would I want to upgrade my characters is I'm definitely keeping Caesar, Lighter, and also Astro. I'll be looking for another great stunning character, 2 more attackers, and also 1 more supporting character. And that should conclude for my entire account for the future. And we have the live stream. Here we go. Perfect.
Relax, Mr. Z. Your heart's racing.
Huh? How?
That was a little early.
So sorry, Miss Trigger. It's just, this is my first time being in the same room with the soldier of the Defense Force. So I'm feeling a little nervous.
That's okay. I can take it from here. Hello, proxies. I'm Trigger from the new Eridu Defense Force. Position, Sniper with Oval Squad.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anby from the Cunning Hares. Position, official member.
There's no strict format for the introductions or anything, but anyway, welcome! Now, without further ado, let's get started!
I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. I'm not sure how I survived.
Oh, Anby.
But now, I'll bring this to an end with my own hands.
That looks
Dying
really
in
good,
place
to
of
be honest.
Soldier 11 was my duty.
You are...
It's been a long time. I'm Anby, captain of Silver Squad.
Your friend's beyond saving, Sniper. Silver Company's revival is imminent. No one can stop it.
This isn't right. If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to go through so much trouble.
We are sisters, in a way. Please, help me. I don't want to lose anything or anyone important to me again.
Anby looks amazing, actually.
Our very existence is evil, but we don't have to become the mistake that made us to be. Silver Company's legacy ends with me.
The Exaltists are plotting an attack. If they succeed, all of us will.
That's
The
Trigger.
Departed didn't leave us wounded, or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody.
I'm surprised he's a stunner.
Be the opening notes. I've got your back. Leave it to me. As a sniper, you have failed in your duty. Fear, suffering, despair.
Enjoy. This is not exactly new Eridu tech.
Stay alert. Sacrifice might break up soon.
The world was never fair to begin with.
You honestly believe you stand a chance against all of Tops?
If the
Good.
world's destined to be destroyed, if the ending could be rewritten, what would you be willing to give up?
Not bad.
Welcome back! Now, Miss Trigger, as a powerful military force, what specific roles does the NEDF play in the city's development?
The Defense Force has three main responsibilities: deterring external threats, containing hollows, and expanding into new territory.
That's a nice way to put it, but in reality, they mostly just resort to violence.
That's a little blunt, Miss Anby.
It's all right. She's not wrong. To ensure the safety of the city, there are times when force is the only option. For example, when a hollow grows too unstable for hand to manage, the Defense Force will mobilize a strike team to swiftly suppress it. Armed with heavy weaponry and superior firepower, they'll exterminate any living creature inside the hollow until they successfully suppress the hollow and neutralize its threat.
Sounds kind of brutal. It's hard to imagine you being involved, Miss Trigger. You seem so gentle, especially when you played the harmonica just now.
That tune was very pleasant to the ears. It makes me think of some beautiful memories.
Thanks for the compliment. I've heard a similar comment from a squad mate before.
Does this tune hold a special meaning for you, Miss Trigger?
My former squad leader taught me this melody. It's called Homecoming. It's a piece I know by heart.
Your
That's pretty
former
cool.
squad?
Yes. Before the old capital fell, I was once a member of Crystal Barrel Division's Liar Squad.
Oh, so was it due to a mission with your previous squad that your eyes,
It's okay, Mr. Z. I don't mind talking about it. Indeed, my eyes were corrupted by an ethereal's ether beam during a mission. As a result, I lost most of my eyesight. But new abilities were also awakened because of it. In addition, losing my sight heightened my other senses. I can pick up the faintest sounds, smells, and vibrations.
No wonder she could
That's
tell
pretty
how
cool.
nervous I was.
I heard that, too.
Well, word also has it that when the Phaethon siblings just started out as proxies, they accepted a mysterious commission, which got them into some serious trouble alongside a blindfolded girl. Was that you, Miss Trigger?
That is indeed the case. My history with the proxy Phaethon goes back further than you might think. For more details, be sure to check out the agent story, Out of Sight.
Regardless of her past, the trigger in front of us today is part of a new squad now. She remains a reliable and decisive sniper on the battlefield.
That's true. Miss Trigger, anything you can give us on Noble Squad?
Of course. Currently, Obel Squad operates under the military's Obsidian Division. Most of us came together after surviving the fall of the old capital. We share a common goal: to find the true culprit responsible for that catastrophe.
I see. Can you tell us a little more about your squad mates too?
I'm sorry, but I can't disclose any more information on my squad mates for the moment. You'll just have to wait and see.
Ooh,
However,
that's pretty
I
interesting.
believe everyone is already familiar with one of our members. She did not experience the fall of the old capital, nor is she intending to uncover the truth behind it. And that is the last member to join our squad, Soldier 11.
Speaking of Miss Soldier 11, I have a question I've been dying to ask, and I'm sure every proxy out there has also been wondering about the answer. I gotta ask now. Miss Anby, why do you and
Hey
Miss
there,
Soldier
Mushy.
11 look
Company.
so similar?
That's because we're sisters.
What? Wait, you mean you are blood-related sisters, like same parents and all? Then are you too close?
Well, we're not sisters in the typical sense. It's a long story. Before I joined the Cunning Hares, Soldier 11 and I were part of the Obsidian Division Silver Squad, and I was her squad leader.
Oh, wow. So you were a soldier once, and a commanding officer, no less.
There. Now you know my secret. And do you know what happens in movies when someone knows too much?
Wait, what are you gonna do to me? Please don't joke around like that, Miss Anby.
Mr. Z, your heart is racing again.
Back on track. Is this silver outfit you're wearing today connected to Silver Squad, Miss Anby?
Yes. This is my old Silver Squad uniform. Soldier 11's caught up in some trouble and has gone missing. Trigger and I are both worried about her, so we've joined forces on this mission. What started as a search and rescue ends up revealing a deep conspiracy. One that
She
ties
reminds
into
me
my
of
past,
Necromancer.
the secrets of
Anby
Silver
here.
Company, and the history between Soldier 11 and me.
Although Anby is pretty quiet most of the time, I can tell that she really cares about Soldier 11. To put an end to the hidden crisis once and for all, Anby had to embrace her past and put on this uniform again.
Yep. Just like how action movie heroes always get a brand new outfit after their big awakening. Billy loves that trope.
That's certainly an interesting analogy. Whatever the case, it seems that Soldier 11's disappearance is just the beginning of many untold stories. So, if proxies want to find out more, then make sure to play the agent story, Echoes of Silver, to uncover the truth.
Looks pretty good.
Miss Abby, careful with that burger. You're gonna stay in your uniform. There's no way Silver Squad could be sloppy like this when battling enemies, right?
I don't get Anby, this may be the first time I pay. Oh no.
It's about time we
Oh,
show the proxies how we
best of
fight
luck,
on the
buddy.
battlefield.
Wearing this uniform again brings back
Yeah, Anby
memories
looks
of
pretty
the
good.
battlefield.
Let's
In that
check it out.
case, let's start with Miss Anby. Soldier Zero Anby is an electric attribute attack agent who uses dual swords in combat. Anby will mark enemies she hits, and her attacks will charge and activate these marks, stacking up to 3 times. After they are activated, press special attack, and Anby will dash through the enemy with a powerful slash, dealing electric damage while consuming a mark. Each mark consumed will trigger an extra
Good animation.
instance of damage. This damage will be counted as aftershock attack damage. With enough energy, hold the special attack button, and Anby will throw her dual swords, unleashing Sundering Bolt. 3 stacks of marks will be applied to the enemy hit.
As expected of the captain of Silver Squad, no matter how many times I see it, your combat style never fails to impress.
As the former captain of Silver Squad, Soldier Zero Anby excels at fighting as a unit with her teammates. By locking onto a target, not only does Anby's own damage against them increase, that target also takes increased crit damage from aftershocks. If there is a stun or support character in the squad, the aftershock damage against this target will further increase.
Okay.
Lock onto the enemy, wear them down, and when the time is right, deliver the final blow. That's at the core of my combat instincts.
In combat, hold special attack, and Anby will instantly inflict 3 stacks of activated marks on the enemy. Then, press special attack to unleash Azure Flash, and quickly deal massive electric damage. Once you have enough decibels, press ultimate to have Anby execute powerful slashes against enemies in a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage while once again applying 3 stacks of activated marks. Then, unleash another Azure Flash to finish the rotation. In addition, by launching 3 consecutive Azure Flashes, Anby will summon an extra lightning bolt to strike enemies.
Your instincts are the reflex.
That's a lot of combo.
Separate life from death. After fighting alongside
And there, hey buddy. Yes, Lost Ark was a great game back then.
Tries to follow in your footsteps.
There was a time when I fought to destroy every enemy in my path. But now, I'll use my strength to fight for what really matters.
By the way, that agile figure we just saw is actually Miss Pokora. After leaving
Pokora.
Pompey's gang, she joined
Definitely
the Sons
pronounce her
of
name wrong.
Calada, and he's now working under Caesar.
Jumping ship to another faction? That's a mercenary for you.
Even among mercenaries, Miss Pokora is a force to be reckoned with. As a physical attribute stun agent, Pokora excels in aftershock attacks, coordinating with her teammates to hunt down enemies. With enough energy, press special attack to have Pokora enter the Hunter's Gate state, increasing her daze dealt. When switching off field while under Hunter's Gate, the state will persist until Pokora switches in again. During this time, if the on-field agent hits an enemy with a special attack or EX special attack, Pokora will target that enemy, and any damage dealt to the target thereafter may trigger follow-up attacks from Pokora.
That's pretty
if
cool.
she doesn't have enough energy, or while Pokora isn't on the field, she can also enter Hunter's Gate via an evasive assist.
A truly skilled mercenary is able to swiftly adapt to any situation on the battlefield and work together with their team.
Last but not least, let's talk about Obo Squad's ace sniper,
Trigger.
Miss Trigger. As an electric stun agent, Miss Trigger works best giving her team supporting firepower from the flanks. Hold basic attack to activate her
That's
scope,
pretty cool.
and Trigger will enter her sniper stance, firing continuous shots ahead and accumulating purge. While in sniper mode, use directional movement to adjust your ambush location and dodge enemy attacks. Upon releasing the basic attack button, Trigger will retract to her setup and launch a final move, triggering a quick assist for a teammate to enter the field.
I'm surprised it's not
After all,
attack.
it's at the back
It's a
where
stun.
Trigger with sufficient purge truly excels. When on-field squad mates basic attacks, special attacks, quick assists, and other skills hit enemies, Trigger will consume a certain amount of purge to snap the enemy with an aftershock attack.
That's
If the
pretty
main
cool.
attack is an EX special attack, ultimate, or other similarly powerful move, Trigger will also provide stronger supporting firepower. Apart from dealing a significant amount of daze, her supporting attack will also have a relatively high interrupt level. Of course, it also consumes more purge. Also note that when Trigger's aftershocks hit enemies, they'll reveal enemy weaknesses, allowing the squad to deal increased damage.
With the help
That's
of
pretty
my
cool.
enhanced senses, my bullets can always hit the enemy's weak spot.
Yup, that's not all. With her EX special attack, not only can Miss Trigger deal massive electric damage to enemies, she can also enter coordinated support. During coordinated support, when any attack from a squad mate hits an enemy, it will trigger an aftershock attack from Trigger without consuming any purge. Upon reaching the maximum duration or activation count, Trigger exits coordinated support. With enough decibels, press your ultimate and Trigger will release a charged shot against the enemies in a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage and entering coordinated support.
Having Trigger covering my 6 makes me feel at ease.
Next, let's take a look at Miss Trigger's skills in combat. Hold the basic attack button and Miss Trigger enters sniper mode and unleashes her finishing move before bringing a squad mate in with quick assist. Miss
That's pretty
Trigger
cool.
flanks the enemy and exposes their weaknesses, working with her team to launch an offensive. Unleashing her ultimate, Miss Trigger enters coordinated support, providing high-frequency fire support for her squad. She rapidly stuns enemies, creating space for her teammates.
I always give it my all, be it when I'm covering my squad or fighting alone.
I'm glad that Soldier 11 has a reliable teammate like you. I finished
Looks
my
pretty strong combo,
We
not
should
gonna
do
lie.
a big reveal.
Right. Now let's take a look at the long-awaited signal search details. In the first half of 1.6,
me take
proxies can obtain limited S-rank agent Soldier Zero Anby. and S-Rank
Let me
W
get
Engine
this.
Severed Innocence through the exclusive channel
Perfect.
Electric Reflection and W Engine channel Dissonant
Get
Sonata.
this recorded.
Corresponding channels will also have boosted rates for the new A-Rank Agent Polkra and A-Rank W Engine Box Cutter.
I'll be fighting alongside you all with my new
Oh, she comes with poker. Look at
Then,
that.
in the second half, the spotlight will go to Miss Trigger. Proxies can obtain limited S-Rank Agent Trigger and S-Rank W Engine Spectral Gaze through the exclusive channel.
Makes sense.
Sites
Poker go with
Asphodel and
Anby.
W Engine channel Dazzling Chorus.
Leave the range support to me.
In addition, previous limited agents and W engines will
Oh,
also
rerun.
in 1.6. In the first half, proxies can obtain
Bernice.
S-Rank Agent Bernice and W Engine Flamemaker Shaker from their
Okay.
channels. In the second half, it will be
Zhuyan.
S-Rank Agent Zhuyan and W
Ah,
Engine
pretty
Lion
smart of them.
Suppressor Mark 6.
Yeah, that's right.
We also have new check-in events for 1.6.
Oh, nice.
Where proxies can obtain a total of 10 encrypted
Oh, no,
master
I was
tapes
too slow.
and 10 boopons. Don't forget to claim them. Also,
take
proxies
those.
can obtain new avatars in version 1.6. Take a look. After the update, proxies can unlock Trigger
was too
and
slow.
Conqueror's Trust and invite them to hang out after meeting the requirements.
Better this way.
When I'm off duty, I'm more than happy to spend time with you, Proxy.
Soldier Zero Anby, on the other hand, has no individual trust events. After all, Soldier Zero Anby might be the Anby of the past, but she's still Anby.
Yep.
Therefore, Soldier Zero Anby will share trust with Anby, and rewards will be unlocked for them in sync. In addition,
That's pretty cool.
Soldier 11's 4th
Instant
trust
unlock.
level will be available this version. Next, let's take a look at the new dynamic wallpapers you can unlock.
Anby's one is really cute. She reminds me of Rain from this animate. What was the name? Oh, forgot the name of the animate, but it's a really popular one. Like the twins with the hair color one side on the other hand, like Rain and Ran.
We certainly got a lot of info today. I should be able to make a fortune with this intel.
Mr. Z.
Nothing. You two must have other things you have to attend to, and I'll need to head back to organize all this information I've received today. Here's a small token of appreciation for you two and all our proxies.
Oh?
Promo code.
Is it finally redemption code time?
Is it enough to buy me some burgers?
Don't worry, it's more than enough.
Let's get it. Bingo. And let's paste it here. I'll type it for you guys and pin it in the chat for us. So, it's Soldier Zero and Anby. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's come and claim, of course. Once I claim and check it, I'll have it for you guys. Perfect. And perfect.
Hi there, proxies. Welcome
I'll
back to
tap
the
it for you.
Zenless Zone Zero version 1.6 special program. Lady Now, it's time to wake up. You won't believe the military secrets I've managed to snag this time. I'll surely make
Perfect.
a killing.
You make what? Oh, did someone name a price? Did the auction start already?
Huh? What auction?
Oh, you haven't heard? There's a major auction coming up, and all the most elite members of New Eridu will be in attendance. People from all different factions are gearing up for it.
Is there something extraordinary up for grabs or what?
Absolutely. Get this. Rumor has it, one of the items is linked to secrets behind the sacrifice. Specifically, the sacrifice that proxies took down at the construction site.
Sounds suspicious.
Now you're catching on. So, in the main story of version 1.6, proxies will be commissioned to participate in the auction and secure that suspicious item.
Our proxies do have plenty of experience with
That's pretty
hollow
cool.
commissions, but bidding in a high society auction? Is that really feasible?
That's a really cool
After all,
drawing.
even just paying electricity bills for the video store
Let me
can be a
get this
stretch.
to us.
It'll be fine. The person behind this commission
oops.
is quite powerful. He is none other than the true benefactor of Victoria House.
Keeping track of the events
the
first,
mayor of
so we can
New
look at the
Eridu.
polycoms.
So, finances should be the least of our proxies' concerns.
Wow, that's a serious backer. This could be a real turning point for proxies.
On top of that, with the mayor's help, proxies will regain some of their original powers. This is all part of this new story.
Sounds like we've got this auction in the bag.
Not necessarily. As I mentioned before, it's going to be a battleground for different factions. Apart from our proxies and their employer, some famed families from Tops, and even New Eridu's most infamous Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird, will all be in attendance.
Wait, Mockingbird? I've heard of them. They keep the city's elites on their toes. Though they're a gang of thieves, they have their own set of values with which they operate by.
Exactly. So in this chaotic mix, friend or foe no longer matters, as allegiances can shift in an instant. Alongside some familiar faces, there are some newcomers you may want to check out, such as the Collector who's giving proxies an auction invite, Hugo.
Oh, I've heard gossip that this charming blonde has a complicated past with Mr. Lycon from Victoria Housekeeping. They did some real crazy stuff together before, but then, for some reason, they split up and are now enemies.
Apart from Hugo, proxies will also encounter a mysterious young lady at the auction.
Maybe new
Miss
character.
Vivian. She's regal and elegant, but talks in riddles. So enigmatic.
So, are they friend or foe?
What are Hugo and Vivian really after? Why would they approach the proxies? All these questions will be answered in the main story of version 1.6.
It's pretty good.
I'm so curious how the auction will turn out. What? Right now, let's take a look at other updates for version 1.6. First is Hollow Zero. The crisis brought by Geppetto is yet to be resolved when chaos erupts in the Lost Void again.
Yeah.
With Ray's new discoveries, the Dancing on Strings series of investigations begin to open up.
Nice.
After the update, proxies can choose between the boss's Sacrifice and Geppetto when challenging the final battle of Battlefront Purge.
As one of
Not
the
bad.
most terrifying symbiotic ethereals, Geppetto's attacks are agile and unpredictable. The beast that once controlled other ethereals has become a puppet, dancing on the strings of the hollow. Agents can focus their fire to impair Geppetto by destroying its hands or tail.
It's like a
Once
raid.
impaired, Geppetto will enter the puppet state.
When the battle reaches its climax, the battlefield will also reach its shadowy epilogue. Geppetto will lay a curtain of phantoms and rain attacks down on his enemies.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
If any agent missteps and enters the curtain of phantoms, they'll enter the suspended state, where they're
Oh, no.
slowed and they
Wow.
cannot use their skills.
Look at
However,
that.
Geppetto also has weaknesses. Though it's the puppeteer of the Lost Void and can summon other ethereals to assist it. If you defeat them within the time limit, Geppetto will fall, crashing to the ground.
It's a damage check.
Difficult opponent.
Indeed. The even more challenging difficulty 6 of Battlefront Purge is also coming in the new version, alongside all new modifiers for proxies to try.
That's pretty good.
Proxies will also face an even stronger Geppetto in the final battle. Of course, new investigation strategies will also be available in the new update to help proxies succeed.
Furthermore, the Hollow Zero investigation team has added new exclusive gear for Evelyn, Asriel, Jane, and Karn. Some of this gear can even alter agent skills, such as Asriel's new ranged attack.
Wow,
and
look at that.
Karn's chainsaw charge attack.
That's pretty cool.
In the new version, a new gameplay mode will also be added for Hollow Zero Shadow Operation. Multiple stages
That's
will
a
be
lot of Hollow
available
Zero.
there, each with their own special effects. For example, chaotic maps, maximum health limits, increased combat power with more gear coins, etc. I hear there's even a stage where a mysterious and powerful enemy has issued a challenge. These unique stages should bring proxies an interesting experience.
There's also the event Hollow Zero's Shattered Edge, where proxies
Let's get
can
this.
head to Perpetrator Battle and try out all new stages for Evelyn, Asriel, Jane, and Karn. Work together with more of your companions
Nice.
to shatter those ominous blades and earn limited time rewards.
Apart from what was just mentioned, many new areas, new events, and a map refresh function, even some urgent events, are all waiting for proxies to discover.
Next, let's talk about Soldier Zero Anby and Trigger's upcoming stories in version 1.6. Their stories will be available via the themed event
Nice.
TV schedule. Please note, during Trigger's limited time TV schedule event, there will be a new shooting range gameplay mode.
In the shooting range,
That's pretty cool.
Trigger is, as ever, a reliable sniper, able to switch between scoping
Oh,
and
it's like
non-scoping
FPS
modes.
games.
In non-scoping mode,
Look at that.
Proxies can switch between single shot and rapid fire. In scoping mode, Trigger's ability to sense ether fluctuations will take a more visible form, and shots will consume more bullets. At the same time,
The demonstrator's not good at shooting.
becoming far more deadly.
That's right. Different monster targets will appear in the range, and the more you hit, the higher you score. There will also be special targets, such as
Yeah, this is a
targets that
FPS
will
shooter
lose
now.
points when hit, blast crawlers that explode, and more. Don't forget to reload when shooting. It's not going to be easy to get a high score in this training made for an ace sniper.
Apart from the different stages, each stage will intermittently enter a focus fire period, where a whole bunch of golden bamboo targets will pop up. Bullets become unlimited, and you won't need to reload. Have fun taking out the trash!
In New Eridu, there's plenty of things that need our proxies to help out with. Tully, a bamboo working at the HIA has come out of VR testing with what seems to be an altered mental state, yelling about defeating bad guys and saving the world.
I know about that. It's a data malfunction that's plunged that bamboo into a waking dream. Only when their wish inside the dream has been fulfilled can they return to reality.
Well, proxies will definitely be able to help with anything bamboo related. Participate in the March On Tiny Titan
Nice.
version event and enter Tully's dream to fulfill his wish for battle. Combat in this stream will be top down, and Tully
Wow,
will no longer
that's-
simply be an assistant to
pretty
Aiden,
cool.
but the main fighting force, raining fire down on enemies.
Ah, look at the bamboo.
By completing battles in the dream, you can unlock more dream equipment for Tully, providing it with more powerful firearms. Different equipment will offer different kinds of firepower and
That bamboo is OP.
In addition, after each round of battle,
That bamboo is so OP.
modify and upgrade equipment at the
Look at him.
modification workshop to power up Tully even further. As you fight more battles, your battle level will increase, unlocking more stage buffs.
By completing the specified stage during the event, proxies can claim the all-new A-rank agent, Holkra, as well as the hamster
For
cage
free?
mask and other limited time rewards like polychromes.
In the
Oh,
new
Poker for
version,
free.
an
There you go.
uninvited visitor will arrive at the video store.
That's right. A
Free
little
poker.
bamboo called Quixie appears outside the video store wanting to smash his windows. After reading way too many web novels, it believes he's a wandering knight of justice. And Proxies, having stopped it from his heroic smashing, is an innocent farmer bewitched by evil magic. It claims it wanted to smash the glass to save Proxies from the evil magic castle.
I've already thought of a good title. Encounter with the Delusional Bamboo, a futile and doomed battle.
It's not entirely doomed. To protect your windows, proxies can participate in the event Little Knight's Big Charge and help this little knight complete 10 great trials, allowing him to marry the beautiful princess.
During the event, Quixie will take on a new trial every day. And as
That's
its
pretty cool.
squire, proxies must lend a hand when needed. Whether it's giving our knight encouragement, or photographing its heroics, or even helping defeat enemies blocking the way. Upon completing trials, proxies
Looks
can
pretty good,
obtain a
right?
new collectible and other rewards like polychromes.
Actually, I'm also a legendary spy reincarnated, once living a life of espionage and danger.
How about you touch some grass first? Plus, reincarnation novels are so last decade.
Back on track. In the new version, an old friend will also come seeking help from proxies. Corin.
Yep, that's right. One of her clients claimed to have seen a ghost in the newest HIA VR event. A phantom that doesn't appear in the records. However, she is a bit too scared to confirm it herself. So she's here to ask proxies to come with.
During the event, head to the HIA Club and participate in Virtual World Battlestorm to experience themed battles each day. There are two
That's how
difficulties
events.
to choose from. Theme stages will have special combat buffs, so choose the right agents to best take advantage of them.
In addition, this event will also have special offensive stages. In these stages, You have to use specific agents to challenge different bosses. It'll be more challenging. But don't worry, the HIA will provide powerful tactics to help you succeed.
After completing stages, proxies can obtain a tuning calibrator, polychromes, and other rewards. But I'm still really worried about that VR ghost.
Stop scaring yourself. No matter
Where's the
what
code?
happens,
The code is
Corin
pinned
will
over
be
here.
there to protect
On the top,
proxies.
it's
That's
pinned.
true. Apart from Corin, another familiar face also needs help from proxies. In version 1.6, proxies will encounter Miss Polka.
Let me get the
running
code for you,
errands
buddy.
on 6th Street. Though officially, she's now part of the Sons of Caledon, she has to do well during her probation to
it's
truly
over here.
be accepted.
Probation? Even mercenaries have to go through that?
So, as the kindest soul on 6th Street, what do you say about lending her a hand, proxies? Participate in the Delivery Catwoes event and help Polkra complete the errands
Polkra.
for the Sons of Caledon. You get polychromes and other rewards from it.
I wonder what Polkra, with her profits first attitude, will gain from being a part of the Sons of Caledon family. Let's stay tuned.
Now, back to combat. In version 1.6, there will be a new update to routine
Oh.
cleanup, where proxies will be able to obtain the new drive discs, Shadow
There you
Harmony,
go.
and Faithen's Melody.
That's pretty cool.
Proxies can also head to Expert Challenge to fight the new enemy, Lumberjack. Careful of his massive saw. That thing's no joke.
In addition, Shuyu Defense, Critical Node, and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate updates in version 1.6. Don't forget
Okay.
to take them on, proxies.
Our familiar double drops events are also back in 1.6, with
Double
increased
drops.
drops for both combat simulation and routine cleanup. Go and get the mats you need, proxies.
That's the events all wrapped up. Let's check out our version optimizations.
First, an update to Expert Challenge. After the update, Expert Challenge will, in accordance with the materials required by the S-rank agent of the current exclusive channel, periodically activate a burnout mode for the corresponding stage. Under this mode, spend double battery charge to gain double drops.
This
Saves
mode should
time.
help proxies
That's not
increase
bad.
efficiency when farming for agent
Yeah,
materials.
that's a good one.
Now, let's check optimizations related to upgrading agents. Version 1.6 will welcome updates to the W engine and drive disk interfaces. Now, when you press Enhance, you can see the model for the W engine or drive disk on the left. Even when fully upgraded, you can still use Enhance to check the model.
In addition, in the new version, when agents, W-engines, or Bangbu reach each milestone of 10 levels, the upgrade interface will no longer automatically close. Proxies can continue promoting,
good.
modifying, or optimizing. It'll only close when the upgrade target has reached the maximum level for the current Internet reputation.
That's right. Speaking of upgrades, there are upgrades to the special training plan system too. In the new version, once proxies have set a training goal for their agents and completed the corresponding upgrade material stage, the results page will display the percentage of progress made toward the required number of materials.
Okay.
This should help proxies check their progress on their goals.
Also, there will be optimizations made to quick access of upgrade interfaces after completing stages. When you hit the return to upgrading button, it will no longer take you to the special training plan interface, but to the upgrade interface, smoothing out the kinks in the process. Outside the game, we've also prepared stories for Anby and Polkra. They'll be here soon, so stay tuned, proxies.
As for Trigger, we'll hear more of her stories in the future, so keep an eye on our official channels.
Well, it's getting late. I need to go make preparations for the auction.
Okay, where's your invite then?
What? They didn't invite New Eridu's best intel broker? How dare! I swear I will get an invite. Ahem. Anyway, thank you for watching the Zenless Zone Zero.
That was a very
version
fast-forward
1.6
live stream.
special
Not bad.
program, Proxies. On March 12th, the newest version, Among the Forgotten Ruins, will arrive. Remember to check it out.
Meow. Bye-bye.
That was pretty good. What do you guys think? Nothing too dramatic, but lots of events. So what I do is I'll be preparing our patch 1.6 polychrome summary with all the events, everything that's related. Usually, as an estimate, we probably look at 1,000 or 15,000 to 20,000 polychromes, and I'll keep you guys updated. And for those of you that came for the polychrome code, I'll have this one pinned in the comments as well, together with this particular shared document, so you can see everything in the document. Thank you again for watching, guys, and hopefully you enjoyed this live stream. And I will be signing out now, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care, everyone. Have a good morning, good afternoon.